Welcome to Train Hot Dog podcast, where I'm not on a train at all. We were talking about breast milk, as you know,
As you do
as one does.
when neither of us are lactating.
Well, speak for yourself. And we were just pondering what kind of dairy products can you make with breast milk other than just drinking it? Can you make breast milk cheese?
Like Monterey Jack.
Yeah.
I just had some Monterey Jack stuck to my arm.
Right, and so the origin story of this conversation is the idea that one was exuding their own Monterey Jack, out of their sweat glands.
Like it's their mutant X-Men power.
Right.
There's probably actually a mutant that does have
That lactates.
power.
Yeah.
Because they got all of them.
Yeah.
And if there isn't, there should be.
Yeah.
That was for free, Marvel.
I'm gonna come after Marvel with the lawyers, because I think we deserve that one.
The lawyers.
The lawyers.
Multiple now.
The lawyers that I'm gonna hire with
Oh,
all the Frog Fractions money.
yeah. All we're gonna do with the money is just hire lawyers.
I just want to sue Marvel. That's all I want out of life.
That's all you've ever wanted. So close.
Yeah. Breast milk cheese. Oh man, best milk cheese. That's
That's not a thing that can ever be decided.
I bet lots of people have decided it independently. Oh, here we go. Mommy's milk cheese.
Oh god, that's so... Like, why do they have to call it mommies? Like, are they feeding it to their baby?
Okay. Should you be a lactating lady concerned about wasting perfectly good breast milk, ready to roll up your sleeves and whip up some very local fromage?
Oh man, it's so crunchy.
It's Mommy's milk cheese, courtesy of New York City chef Daniel Angerer. That's his name.
Angerer?
Angerer.
He's so mad about breast milk.
No, he makes people mad.
Oh, you're right.
Whose wife found herself with an abundance of pumped breast milk after giving birth to a baby girl. They first planned on donating it to an infant milk bank collecting for babies in Haiti.
Infinite milk bank?
Infant milk bank.
An infinite milk bank.
But with required long checkups and a small freezer, the milk was accumulating fast. For Angerer and his wife, aged and cultured breast milk seemed like a natural answer to reuse, and with his restaurant patrons requesting samples, he figured why not begin serving Mommy's milk cheese.
What?
The New York Health Department, on the other hand, though, without an official code that forbids the practice, decided the queso was controversial and asked him to stop serving it.
That is amazing.
Funny, though, how potentially inhumane hormone-injected cow's milk can be served in restaurants without violating code. Unless you fall into the queasy camp, breast milking mamas who are curious to make their own can. Here's the recipe via the Angerer's blog.
Angerer, the New York Health Department.
Sure did. Basic recipe using 8 cups of any milk yields about half a pound of cheese. 2 cups mother's milk, 2 cups milk. What? You have to use another kind of milk as well. Okay.
Yeah, that's wasn't he just complaining about unethical cow milk or something?
Yeah. Apparently this particular cheese violates both ethical codes. It's just anybody you could possibly make that's why they call him the Angerer.
Wait, can Jewish people drink milk?
Not with meat.
Right. They probably
Jews just can't mix any two things. That's the rule.
no beans and cheese.
Right.
I'm sorry, Jewish people.
I'm not. They run Hollywood.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It's just a thing to say.
Okay.
1.5 teaspoons. Yogurt must be active cultured yogurt. An eighth of a tablet of rennet. Rennet comes in tablets, and it's in the pudding section.
I like pudding.
Yeah, do you like rennet?
I mean, I like cheese, so that means I like rennet.
Yeah, I guess automatically.
Right.
1 teaspoon sea salt, such as baleen, like a baleen whale. Preparation: inoculate milks.
They put whales in it?
Yeah, that's
What? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening for a second.
ambergris.
Isn't that whale vomit?
Yeah, no, that's so. What it says.
There's
What?
a Bob's Burgers episode about that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Really? Is there like a pun on the blackboard?
No, they like find some and then they start getting crazy about it, like trying to hide it from the
it's
world.
the most delicious burger ingredient. 1 teaspoon sea salt, such as baleen, and it's not spelled the same as a baleen whale.
Oh yeah, it has a whale on the container though.
Oh, so it is like a whale branded salt.
Yes.
Preparation: inoculate milks by heating 68 Fahrenheit. Then introduce starter bacteria, active yogurt.
Inoculate.
Inoc-
Doesn't that mean to like? Doesn't that mean to like vaccinate?
It's definitely the word people use for. Oh, my screen just went off. For vaccination or some forms of it. Why don't we look that up? Because I've got the internet right here.
So crazy.
Inoculate.
Oh, good girl. There's also a dog in the bed.
Hi, Willow. Hey, Willow. Say hello.
Hi. Breathe heavily for the microphone. Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, only dogs make that noise. Oh my god. Help. Inoculation. Okay, the terms inoculation, vaccination, immunization, and injection are often used synonymously to refer to artificial induction of immunity against various infectious diseases. However, there are some important historical and current differences. In English medicine, inoculation referred only to the prevention of smallpox until the early 1800s. So that's interesting. So it seems like people use these words very loosely. So
they're probably not vaccinating.
no, but they probably are preventing diseases.
So they're basically, what is that called? Milk products.
Pasteurization.
Pasteurizing.
Yeah.
Because 68 degrees is not
60
particularly.
68 degrees of separation.
Is that like Val Kilmer
That's.
or something?
I think that's nobody actually.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Everyone.
Either like. Oh man, that would be really impressive if someone like worked up a chain of 68 degrees of separation. Most likely, like, if we're talking about this Kevin Bacon thing, I bet either like you're under 10 degrees or you just haven't been in a movie.
Oh,
Or you've been in a movie that has no link at all.
right.
But yeah, like now I want to set up like the longest possible chain. Just make a bunch of movies with that particular goal in mind. 6 to 8 hours at room temperature, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, covered with a lid. Bacteria will grow in this way and convert milk sugar, lactose to lactic acid. You can detect its presence by the tart/sour taste. After inoculating the milk, heat to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, then add rennet. I use tablets, which I dissolve in water, and stir throughout. Cover pot and don't disturb for an hour until the clean break stage is achieved, meaning with a clean spoon lift a small piece of curd out of the milk If it's still soft and gel-like, let pot stand for an hour longer. If curds break clean, cut with a knife into squares. Cut inside the pot will 1?2-inch cube pattern. Raise temperature slowly, continuously stirring. Okay, I don't need to read this whole thing. Apparently.
It sounds like just regular cheese, just missing a little bit of
Yeah.
breast milk.
Oh, FoxNews.com. New Yorkers sample cheese made from breast milk. Huffington Post. Breast milk cheese available at the plain cheese shop. Would you say that Huffington Post and Fox News are like the opposite of each other? Okay.
But typically, but maybe in like content, you would think they would be.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
Oh man. TheStraightDope.com. Oh, well, they have it.
Fox News and NPR are opposites.
Yeah. Straight Dope has not updated their web design in like 20 years. That's amazing.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's a website where people write in and like experts weigh in and do research.
That's cool.
Which it used to be and probably still is, like a newspaper column. And then it moved to the web, and I remember reading it a bunch when I was in my 20s. And I haven't looked at it a lot since.
Well, maybe probably.
Well, I'm sure it's still a fine, like, it looks like it's still a fine design, but it makes it hard to read on a phone. It is 10:57. Well, I think that means it's time to wrap up this episode of Bed Hot Dog.
Oh, God. That's a terrible name. We're not calling it that.
You... It's whatever I call the file name.
I have a say in this.
Yeah, are you going to be...
My bed, too.
Are you going to be typing? You're going to be asleep. You won't know.
I will know. Someone will make a transcript of it, and then you'll text me the link.
Oh man, that was amazing. What? Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name for making that transcript.
He read it to me, and then as soon as he finished, he goes, "Oh man, I should have recorded that."
Yeah, that would have been today's episode if I'd thought of it in time. Instead, you get this.
Yep. So thanks, world. Here's to another episode of Not Train Hot Dog.
Alright. Oh no, the screen went off. I
Right, I'll
can't
let the last word.
I can't stop.
Okay.
Okay, good night.